how much pack out could a pack out pack if a pack packed out beside of the... It just doesn't work. What's up, you guys? My name is Spencer, and this is American Electrician. So on today's video, we're going to be covering my Milwaukee Packout, kind of a review, and I'm also going to show you guys what I carry in it and how I use it. We just recently reached 1,000 subscribers, and actually almost 2,000 now by the time this video is coming out. So I appreciate it, you guys. Thank you guys for subbing. And if you haven't subbed already and you're new to the channel, welcome. And on American Electrician, we do videos like gear reviews, like this Milwaukee Packout Set, Veto Pro Pack, you know, different hand tools, and we also do electrical how-tos and kind of like a daily life of an electrician thing. So if that's something you guys are interested in, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. But for now, let's get started. To me, this Packout stuff is great. It really helps organize stuff vertically instead of just laying out all over the ground like a normal bag. And I know there's a lot of systems out there, but anything I get, I want it to be the best. I want it to last a long time. So that's why I picked the Milwaukee stuff. I also have already invested in Milwaukee with the power tools and stuff like that. So it only made sense with the amount of options that they had that I would also get their Packout stuff. And it's been super durable. I wasn't crazy about the plastic, but I have to say, I dropped a large quantity of it down the stairs when I first got it, and nothing broke. There's one box I have that's broken. That's my fault because I was carrying everything in that load with that small box, and the snap actually snapped off of it, which is completely on me, and that's actually how I dropped my Packout stuff down the stairs. Again, my fault. Oh my goodness. All right, so first up, we have this Milwaukee Packout crate. I pulled it out of the van like this, and all of this stuff sits in the van, and it kind of sits in the back, and I use it to organize. I don't take everything in with me every time, and sometimes I have no Packout stuff with me, but this definitely helps me organize my van so much better. And in the crate, I just have basically different bags that I use. My Veto TP5B, you know, my TP3, and then I've got some Tub O towels. These things are monsters. I love them. And then I've got an Occidental leather tool pouch here. So just something to help me kind of catch my bags, and it really is a catch-all. So this thing's great. The next thing on the list is this Packout radio. It's a monster. This thing actually takes M18 back. You can't see it at all. This is the M18 Packout radio. It fits in. You can slide things in under it or on top of it, and it also doubles as a charger. It's super loud, and I use it all the time. Here is one of the larger organizers. I'm not going to bore you guys too much with this one. I've just got 1/4 inch and 3/8 hardware in here. You know, nuts, bolts, fender washers, lock washers, and some strut nuts and stuff like that. A few beam clamps, but this is important. And sometimes if we're putting in strut or something like that, this will go in with me. All right, and then next on the list, this is one of the sadder boxes that I own. It's kind of in no man's land, but it's definitely necessary. And it's got these organizers on both sides, but basically I keep like utility knife blades and extra tape, stuff like that. Some of the smaller drill bits that I don't use very often, I keep those in here. This bag here, super cool. I actually got this before I was planning on investing in the Packout system, but basically this bag here ends up holding my hacksaw and my SDS hammer drill. So it's a special need kind of bag, and when I need it, I take it. but most of the time I use a bandsaw, and I don't always need a hammer drill, so definitely a special need kind of bag. I've got my SDS here along with all of the bits. And some cough drops, because you cannot have a sore throat on a job site. But I've got extra batteries. I've got, you know, SDS bits that won't fit anywhere else. My goodness. Like a ground rod driver, and my hacksaw, Milwaukee fuel, of course, nothing but the best, and some little bits and bobs like that for the SDS and the hacksaw. And then I've got some M12 batteries in here somewhere too. It just kind of helps store extra stuff like that. This box here is a beast. It carries most of my power tools, like my drill, my impact, all the bits for all that type of stuff. And this is now, it's the second largest box without wheels. I don't think the other one's quite released yet, but it's on the way. But they do have a larger chest. But this thing is massive. It comes with this little case here, and usually I keep some batteries and stuff in there, but right now I've just got an assortment of, I don't even remember what's in this. Just got an assortment of little drill bits and stuff. I used to carry this on my bag until I got my bigger pouch, along with some little bits, fastener bits, some installers, and then I've got, you know, M12 drill, accessories, charger, M12 oscillating tool, and then I've got my M18 drill down there, and normally M18 impact as well, but it's in a bag right now. All right, so here I've got two organizers, and I've got one that is concrete and metal anchors, or concrete anchors, metal screws, and I've got that in one, and then in the other one I've got things like drywall screws, wood screws, and then in these three organizers, these are the half organizers, I've got a dirty tools box, this is what I call the dirty box, basically just tools that end up getting destroyed, and a little pouch, but I'm on a job site on and off that is like the dirtiest place in the world, so I keep most of the stuff that I use in here, and that way I only have to clean it if I am leaving for a while, but right now we're working on a project, and it just gets nasty. I've got a special toolbox with like my laser and some wire tracers and stuff in it. Alright, these are the random bits and bobs. This is my laser, and then I've got some sockets in here, and then these are Torx and Allens, I believe, 3/8 for each of them. And then normally I've got my Klein wire tracer in here, but it's actually also in my bag currently. And then in the last box I also have another special use toolbox with some like random bits and pieces that help me do stuff that I don't do super often, but when you need them, you need them. All right, and the last smaller organizer has got a bunch of specialty tools, things that don't get used very often, but they are nice when you need them. I've got stuff like this wire stripper here from Paladin Tools. It's okay. I don't like this one as much as my Knipex one. I've got a roto split for MC cable. Solid drywall knife, extra pair of cutters, and then these are the big item in here that I use every now and then is these are Torx screwdrivers, and they go all the way from like 8 to 30 or something like that, but they're the security ones, and they're from Wera. They're great. Knife. And then this is called a knuckle saver. It's for bending large wire in tight spots, and it is from Racketeers. it is a lifesaver. Then of course, speed square, which is never, it's only been used a couple times at work, so. Chisel and a file, along with this setting tool here for concrete anchors, 1/4-inch concrete anchors. This one is awesome. It's like a half toolbox, and I usually keep all of my hammers and my big channel locks, and there's some fish tapes and stuff in here. All right. Now, this box, I've got it set up. I've got some of these out so I can fit certain things, and one of the big reasons is because of my 20-foot fish tape, or I believe it's 25-foot steel fish tape from Milwaukee, and my 20-foot set of glow rods from Klein. Those things are a lifesaver. And then on this right side here, we've got, you know, a baby sledge, a pry bar, a crowbar, some 16-inch channel locks, and a 16-ounce hammer down there at the bottom. So just longer items that don't want to fit anywhere else, they fit in here, so that's really nice. And then this bay over here is actually empty right now. I've got an old step bit in there, but that thing is garbage. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. Let me know. Let me know how you guys carry your pack out stuff, and I appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one.